Hey everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of the dark origins of nursery rhymes. The last time I had talked about a few and I'll link it up here. If you haven't watched the video, you can go and watch it. And without wasting any time, let's get into the video. Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Baba Black Sheep is about the medieval wool tax imposed in the 13th century by King Edward I. So when the farmer would sell a sack of wool, the income which he would get would be distributed into 3 parts. 1 for the master, which means a third of the price would go to the king. 1 for the dame, a part would go to the church, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. So whatever would remain out of this would be the farmer's portion. 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice. See how they run, see how they run. They all ran after the farmer's wife. She cut off their tails with a carving knife. Did you ever see such a sight in your life as 3 blind mice? This rhyme speaks of a very important event in history. Although the author of this rhyme is unknown, it first appeared in print in 1609. The 3 mice represent the 3 Protestants who were accused of plotting against Queen Mary, also known as Bloody Mary, who reigned between 1516 and 1558. Queen Mary was a staunch Catholic, so she would torture and burn many Protestants at a wooden stake. These 3 men were also burnt alive at a stake, known as the Oxford Martyrs, Ridley, Latimer, and Cranmer. They were not actually blind in a literal sense, but they are referred to this as their passion for Protestantism. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Build it up with iron bars, iron bars, iron bars. Build it up with iron bars, my fair lady. This rhyme was written in 1744 about a Viking attack in London in the early 1000s. A group of Vikings under King Olaf II of Norway stormed the city and destroyed the iconic bridge. But historians aren't sure whether this really happened or not. The main inspiration behind this nursery rhyme is quite dark and sinister. The nursery rhyme speaks of human sacrifice. At the time when the bridge was being constructed, people believed that burying bodies in the bridge was a solid way of keeping the bridge from collapsing. The people thought that the bodies would add strength to the structure and the spirits of the dead would watch over the bridge. The lives of many people and children were sacrificed because of this. People and children were buried alive in the pillars and walls of this bridge, and they eventually died due to lack of food, water, and oxygen. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Holding hands, singing this song, going around in circles. We've all done this as a kid. It seemed pretty fun back then, but there's a dark story behind it. This rhyme talks about the Great Plague, also called as Black Death, that afflicted a village in London in the middle of Derbyshire in 1665 to 1666. This plague killed more than half the population. Now before the plague, this village consisted of 350 people, and after the plague, only 83 remained. 83 people survived through the 14 months of horror. Ringa Ringa Rosies refers to the painful rash accompanied by apple-sized swellings filled with blood and pus. Due to the high death rate, the whole place would be stinking. So people would carry some sweet-smelling flowers in their pocket. These flowers were called posies. Now the line ashes, ashes, we all fall down refers to the death of these people because of this plague. Now due to so many deaths, burial was difficult, so the bodies of these people were piled up and they were burned to ashes. Dark, isn't it? Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. up Jack got, and home did trot, as fast as he could caper. Went to bed to mend his head with vinegar and brown paper. In one interpretation, Jack represents King Louis XVI of France and Jill represents his wife, Queen Marie Antoinette. The rhyme refers to execution of the king and queen in 1793 during the reign of terror of the French Revolution. But this rhyme was written 30 years before this execution happened. Hence, historians believe that it talks about King Charles, who wanted to revise the taxes imposed on liquids. Now, when the parliament rejected his proposal, he got angry and really upset and reduced the volume of half pints, known as Jacks, and quarter pints, known as Jills. So guys, this is it for this video. If you like this video, please make sure to comment down below and let me know how you liked it. Well, there are many more nursery rhymes which have dark origins. So if you want to know more about this, please let me know down in the comment section and I'll make a video on that as well. And yes, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. Till then, bye bye.